Okay, so basically you have party 1, party 2. Each member from each party stands on one spot. So one here, one here, one here, one here. You cannot have. It's basically like Argos phase 1. You cannot have overlapping people. So basically, it's literally the same as Argos phase 1. You set up positions. It's different. It's in different spots, but it's the same principle. So you need one person from each party on each spot. Basically, the fart starts normally. He starts at 60 bars in his human form, and then you push him. You just simply try to avoid this attack. This attack fucking deals a lot of damage. So when he does the swing, he always does the X and then he jumps on the same spot. And when he does this attack, it's always in front and then it comes back. You see, it goes in front and then it comes backwards. It doesn't do a lot of damage. So around like 55, 53 bars, he's gonna swap. He's gonna send one party at random to the other form, the demon form, and one party stays here. So my party is the party that does the mechanics. So this is the. Thank you for the follow. So this is the human form, and he does all the mechanics. The other one. Okay, the mechanics gonna be so let me just let me just explain. The other one does more damage and has more HP, but doesn't have any mechanics. This one has less HP, does less damage, but has all of the mechanics. And in the other form, all of the telegraphs are safe zones, but in this one, the red telegraphs will damage you. So if you're in the demon form, in the purple form, this means that you need to go into the telegraphs for the safe zone, otherwise you take a lot of damage. Okay, so this is the first mechanic at 45 bars, 46 bars. Actually, it starts at 49 bars, but we have a lot of damage, so we pushed it to like 46. So basically, he summons this white circle. You just need to stand in it, wait for the blast. After it blasts, you run into your corner. Now the portal appears, and one orb also appears. This portal is always going to be red or green. On the opposite side also, on the opposite is 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock is always going to be red or green. And 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock are always blue or white. So your goal here is to juggle and run around with this orb and put it into the portal. The orb always starts at red, goes into blue after a couple of seconds, and then goes into green. And you see, as it swaps into green, it goes into the portal, and then it goes white, it goes red, blue, green, white, black, and then back to red, blue, green, white, and black. You have a lot of time to do this. It does 2 rotations. You need to successfully put 3 of them out of 4. You can fail 1, even in the hard mode. So you can fail one portal, and then basically he just gets staggered, and it's just like free DPS. So that's the first mechanic. It's very simple. You just juggle the orb in the portal. See, this attack, like, you need to dodge this. This has like, it's not safe behind his back. It's safe like around like this area here. So like all of this, he hits like all of this in like this cone area. So next mechanic is going to be at, I think, 35 bars. When he shoots these lasers, you just need to follow a laser and stand like in the circle where it explodes. That's where the safe zone is. He does this a lot actually. When he's smacking like this, you just run around and then you go back in for a safe zone, or you stand like super outside. These are very easy to dodge. These are like the normal attacks. Like, they don't deal that much damage, so like it's fairly easy to dodge. Especially if you're like a back attack class, you're gonna be able to DPS. Okay, so this is the second mechanic at 33 bars. I think it's around 35 bars, but we again pushed it. He starts off with the stagger mechanic first. So you need to stagger him, throw whirlwind bombs, use all of your stagger. We were kinda tight here, like we almost failed it here. And then after the stagger, he's gonna spawn, as you see, black orb and blue orb above people set. Like, this is random, right? Normally you would want to stand in your same position, so I would normally stand at 7 o'clock. But basically 2 people are gonna be blue, 2 people are gonna be black. So you stand also in the same positions. One 1, 5, 7 and 11, but you have to adapt here because my position was a different color here. So as you can see, like this, blue is always going to be at 11 and 5, and black is always going to be at 1 and 7. So you need to adapt your initial positions where you wanna stand. And after that, the first one is always going to be on these positions, and then you watch the second one. You kind of need to memorize this, but it's like easy to memorize. They go fast, but it's easy to memorize. So the second one's going to be here, third one goes here, fourth one comes back here, and then fifth one is back here. So you grab 1, 2, 3, and then you go back 4, 5, and that's it. You can, I think in hard mode, you can fail 2 overall, like all the people, out of all the people, 2 can be failed, and in normal mode it's 6, I think. So you can let 2 go through, but you just need to like run and like use spacebar to do it. After that, it's still not over, because he does this AoE. It's either going to be like, you're gonna see it now, like this is safe inside, and he also does safe outside. So you need to tell this is not gonna do any damage to you. Like if this is gonna be inside, it doesn't do any damage to you. It's good to use Swift Rope. Yeah, if you have a low swiftness, or if you can't run fast, like you can use Swift Rope, or like a marching flag. As you can see, I have a marching flag as well. So you can do that. So this, you need to call out. This isn't going to do damage to you even if you stand outside or inside. So you need to call out the safe zone for the other party. So this is safe zone inside. So you just type in the party chat, or if you're in a voice, you just say inside safe, so the other party knows where to stand. If someone typed in chat, I have chat removed, I don't know why. So yeah, someone typed that it's safe inside. And I think they were in voice as well, so they were communicating. Okay, so right now we are doing reduced damage because the boss is it's 28 bars, so we pushed it like 2 bars too high. Normally this is gonna happen around at 30 bars, so you cannot push him down 30 bars until the other party goes to 30 bars as well. So right now we are just kiting and dodging damage and not doing anything. We're just waiting for the other party to push it to like 30 bars. You will want to use, if you're in the other party, you want to use Nineveh to balance out the damage, because the other party is probably around like 38 bars now. 38, maybe 35 bars, so they're gonna use Nineveh in the other party to do the necessary like damage. And there we go. They managed to actually do it without Nineveh, so we didn't even use the Nineveh, and now it's swapped. So my party is going to the purple boss, and the party from the purple boss goes to the human boss, the blue one, and they have to do mechanics. We don't really do anything. So you see, this is the safe zone. See, I'm gonna take damage here because I'm not in the safe zone. See, I took 23k because I was not in the telegraph. So the purple boss, you need to go inside the telegraphs. Basically, we are just DPSing now. Okay, this is the Valganos mechanic, okay, you see? When he goes in the center, he's gonna be safe inside, and then he's gonna do the big AoE outside. You need to stand in your positions again, so my position is at 7 o'clock. So after the AoE, he spawns the orbs. One guy was at the wrong position, so the 2 orbs are on me, but the orb is gonna go back here. So you need to stand in your positions, because the orbs, they spawn on your position. So this guy kind of fucked up. He was supposed to be standing here, so he didn't. Basically, after the blast, you just let the orb follow you, and then you consume it. Like this is like the good distance, right? Around like somewhere here. You run into it, you consume it, and the first Valganos pizza, this is basically Valganos pizza, the first safe zone is always going to be from the direction that the ball came from. So you see, the first one is here, on the other side so it's always, this is always going to be the first one. And you check the whirlwind. I'm gonna go back. So the whirlwind is going counterclockwise, you can see. I'm gonna keep going backwards, so you can see multiple times. So yeah, the whirlwind is going counterclockwise, so you just simply follow the pizza counterclockwise. You're gonna get the shield, and that shield protects you from the explosion that happens later. If you don't successfully grab all 4 of these, you can use time stop potion in a correct time, and then you can also survive this. So time stop potion is optional in phase 1, only for this Valganos Pizza mechanic. If in case you don't grab all 4 of them, I mean, you will want to time stop the AoE blast. And now it's just back to DPSing. And I don't think you can time stop in hard mode. Yes, you can. Okay, so this one, okay, let me go back. You can time stop in hard mode because I did it in one of the runs when we failed. So basically when this happens, see, they were already standing here because they're in voice, I didn't know, so they had to ping for me. But the other party is gonna have the same lineup here. There's gonna be these circles. 3 of them are going to be black and 1 of them is going to be white. And the other party needs to tell which one is the white one, and then the party in the purple boss, which is our party, needs to stand in the one. And see, they were all in the voice something, and they were like pinging for me that it was the right one. And now it's just back to DPS here. I think that's all the mechanics. The other part is gonna have like another black and blue orb mechanic that you need to like memorize pattern and follow. But that is their problem, not yours problem. You just need to survive in this and not take a lot of damage. I think we can just fast forward this. Okay, we used Nineveh here because the other party was pushing up more. So Nineveh did around like 6 bars. So now we are on the same HP as the other party. It is important that you're on the same HP before you reach to 5 bars. Okay, so this is another, so they had a mechanic at 15 bars and now they're telling us that the safe zone is outside. Here they're telling us the safe zone is outside and we have to go outside. So this is like the inside-outside safe zone. But the safe zone was outside. And that's pretty much all for the mechanics. Except when we get to the 6 bars. The attacks are the same as in the both bosses have same attacks, except like I said, purple one has red telegraphs that are safe. Okay, this is another Valganos Pizza. So see, grab the orb, let it follow you, consume it, same position, counterclockwise. Run easily. You have the shield. Yeah, gates, orbs, and Valganos. It's pretty easy to understand. Like, people, the mechanics are not complicated. The reason why you know normally I had to like previous days I had to like restart once because people die in this boss because he does a lot of damage. He does more damage than the other one. Okay, so now he's in enrage form, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see by this icon. I don't know if that's the one. But yeah, after 6 bars, he goes into like a mini enrage. Both of them go into mini enrage. So this one is going to deal even more damage, and it's going to be even more attack speed. So you need to be very careful here not to die in this last couple of bars. You just need to burst it like as much as you can. As you can see, I'm like taking a lot. Just take 40k damage here. Like you need to be focused on dodging, and you need to like deal damage at the same time. Because he does a lot of damage as it is, but in this form he does like even more damage. As you can see, another party, one of them died as well. Almost died there as well, but luckily the other party was already at 1 HP waiting for us, so we killed it, and that's it. It's phase 1.